There was a shoebox of notes under my bed the day I moved out. Every folded scrap a small ending. I opened one and felt the ache soften. If a single line can do that, what if we practiced writing one now? Welcome to the Self-Care Cafe. I'm Pami Parker. Here we take a gentle pause from the busyness and gather around conversations that help us breathe, reflect, and move forward with a little more calm. I'm so glad you're here. I want to introduce someone who helps people find language for endings without pressure. Maya, welcome to the cafe. Tell us a quick hello.
Thanks, Pami. I'm Maya Rivera, a therapeutic writing coach. I work with people, mostly women in transition, helping them use short, gentle writing practices to move feelings along and make room for what comes next. You call these tiny notes micro-elegies. In one line, what are they?
A micro-elegy is a brief letter-like reflection, 1 to 3 short paragraphs, that names an ending, acknowledges feeling and learning, and offers a small next step or blessing. It's designed to be low pressure and deeply compassionate.
Yes, lowering the bar. That really matters. How does even a tiny note help us practically?
Putting a feeling into words, even a line, helps organize it. That cognitive framing reduces rumination and quiets the nervous system. So instead of being pulled under by a feeling, you can look at it on the page and choose your next step with more clarity.
Do people worry about making it perfect or about what happens to the words after they're written?
Yes, perfectionism is common. My first rule is, this is for you. You don't have to make it tidy or publish it. And for privacy, simple steps help. Tuck the page into a private notebook or lock a note on your phone. On an iPhone, you can use Notes, Lock Note. On other devices, label it private or use a locked folder. Processing comes first. Sharing is optional. That feels reassuring. Walk us through the 3 moves, quick and usable.
1, name the ending, short and factual. 2, acknowledge what you feel and what you learned, honest and tender. 3, offer a small step, blessing, or permission for what comes next. Each move can be a single line. The point is clarity with compassion.
Can you give a tiny example, like leaving a job or a friendship shifting?
Sure. For leaving a job, this chapter at Maple & Co. has closed. I feel relief and a quiet ache. I learned how capable I am, and I grieve the Friday rituals. May I carry these skills forward, and may I be gentle as I rest this weekend. Short, true, and kind. I want to add a quick real-life moment. I worked with a woman who wrote 1 sentence on a Post-it and stuck it to her fridge. She told me it steadied her for months, a tiny anchor during a big change. Small things can carry a lot. Ready to try a 3-minute micro-elegy together? Grab a pen and paper or a fresh note and set a timer for 3 minutes. If you prefer, keep a soft watch. Before we start, take 1 slow breath in and out with me.
Good. Feel the weight of the pen in your hand or the smooth glass of your phone screen. Inhale. Exhale. Begin by naming the ending. Speak it quietly or write it. The role, the relationship, the routine. I'll count softly so you have a touchstone. 3, 2, 1, write.
Now move to the second part. Name 1 or 2 feelings, even messy ones, and 1 thing this chapter taught you. Keep your pen moving. Imperfect words are fine. I'll be quiet now while you write. Continue until your timer or until you feel finished.
Welcome back. For some people, it feels like a quiet release. For others, it can bring up intensity. Both are okay. If it felt heavy, place a hand on your heart. Breathe 3 slow counts and remind yourself you can stop at any time and reach out for support.
A couple of practical questions people ask. How often should you do this? And what about privacy? Do it once after a significant ending to get clarity. If you're in a longer transition, repeating weekly or monthly can be a helpful touchstone. For privacy, assume it's private. If you want to share, choose a trustworthy friend or an anonymized group. Only publish if you truly choose to.
And one honest note, your words don't need to be beautiful. Messy, short, human sentences are exactly what this practice needs. Perfectionism only gets in the way. A few tiny ways to integrate this. Keep a pocket notebook by your bed, a template in your phone, or a stack of slips by the kitchen table. Use them at small transitions, finishing a shift, packing a box, or ending a week. Treat the micro-elegy like a single compassionate breath before you step forward. If writing brings up overwhelming distress, please reach out to a trusted professional. This practice is gentle, but it isn't a substitute for therapeutic care when you need it. If you'd like more support, I've put together a downloadable micro-elegy template and quick prompts that make it easier to begin. Small tools, used kindly, can make a big difference.
Thank you, Maya, for these simple, tender ways to mark an ending. And thank you all for spending this little ritual with us. If you want the printable template, extra prompts, or suggested tiny rituals, visit our show page. We've put everything there so you can try this practice on your own time.
Come as you are. Leave nourished. I'm Pami Parker. Thank you for listening to the Self-Care Cafe. Take a breath. Be gentle with yourself. And we'll be here when you return.
Thank you for listening.